see. How do you? Well, I wouldn't lose sight of that you're not just a center mid, that you'll play anywhere. And then going into these ID camps again, I thought a way to approach potentially Holy Cross was Holy Cross Campbell didn't play midfield at all at his camp, and they commented, one of their comments coming out, we like you, but we didn't see enough of you. Well, the reason you didn't see me enough of me is because I played out of position. Like, I don't know how to make note of that, and I think that's a way to approach a Holy Cross or other schools. I think that's the challenge of these ID camps, is to find, if everybody's a center midfielder, you're going to be screwed in them.
Very well said, and I'm a center mid, so I can feel that. So let me ask, Campbell, what other position did you play at Holy Cross?
Like, I played right back, like, pretty much the entire time, and like, I was trying to get people to switch with me, but no one would switch. Like, it was just, and not.
No, I know, and it's difficult. And if you cause too much of a scene, the coaches will give you a minus. So it's a difficult balance, and it's an obnoxious one, to say the least. So,
but they're going to be at the peak performance, which he's doing the 28th through 30th, and so is Hamilton, by the way.
No, that's why I brought it up, Ash. I think that's the way we talk about the introduction. That's how I would approach Holy Cross. Hey, I hope I get to play center mid. And
I was just about to say, in the pre, for sure.
They really liked what they saw of him. They just didn't. And I want them to know that he'll play any position.
Absolutely. So. Let's for the Holy Cross specifically. This is for Holy Cross. Definitely, but the pre-ID camp email, which I know is in a little bit now, so you don't have to send it. You'll send it pretty soon, actually. Is you go like, "Dear Coach, I'm very excited to see you again. I know you mentioned you enjoyed watching me play, but did not see enough of me during your camp. I played as a right back. For my club, I usually play as a center mid or center back.
Center mid.
Center midfielder. I'm of course happy to play any position you see fit. I want to phrase a question. Like, I want to say, like, I want to make sure that you guys put me in my right position. But they're not entirely in charge, although they can certainly request certain things. Very excited to see you again. I know you mentioned, dear Coach, I will be attending the camp. Very excited to see you again. I know you mentioned you enjoy watching me play, but not seeing enough of me. During your camp, I played as a right back. For my club, I used to play as center midfielder. I'm, of course, happy to play any position you see fit. During the PPA camp, did you tell them what position you are at the PPA camp? Like, did you write in what position?
Yeah, I didn't. I've been like for that camp, I put like alternate position, but I didn't put that for this camp.
Okay, that's okay. During the PPA camp, for the PPA camp, I indicated that I am a center midfielder. This will be clever. Watch this. Center midfielder. However, if you would like to see me more in any other position, I am happy to do so. That puts it kind of in their corner to when you're at the camp. It's their job, especially getting to see them a second time, especially with limited showcases and events coming up. There's no reason that they should say to you again, we haven't seen enough of you. Now, unfortunately, if they say we haven't seen enough of you at a high enough level, that's technically possible, would be very annoying. But enough of you, if that was the only issue, this should solve that. And this camp will be a good level. It'll be a good level. So I don't think that'll be an issue. Good question. That was a very good point. So if there's another school similar, but to your father's point about with Colgate, I said, or no, with one other school, or with the follow-up, I was going to say center midfielder. What I would say instead is, are you looking for I think you're going to be a center midfielder or center back. Right back, I don't see as right back, but center midfielder or center back, and then we're going to say center back. I've also been.
Yeah, because Coach Baft has said that to you too, Campbell. He's like, you're very interesting to me because I could see you in a couple different places.
Yeah. Making for me no longer for a center back. Someone else plays right back for the class 2024. Okay. I like that. All right. So and then we're gonna say this too. I've had in depth. We're gonna say, and then we're gonna add this. This is for a mass, kind of like a follow up with D1s. Is basically what this is. We could say any D3s we want to hear from. Draft this though before you send it, please. And we'll say the under 17 Richmond United won. They won ECNL playoffs.
Yeah, they won the whole thing.
National championship.
Thank you. They won the national championship. I currently play for the under 19s, given my age. However, next year I will be part of the national championship. Okay. I have had in-depth conversations with the following schools, and then I want you to list this. This will be a good habit for you, anyways. Go and make this list bigger. We probably won't send the whole list, but just in your own headspace, it'd be good for you to write out where Hamilton is said to. Like RPI, you could say like showed interest, just make it a note for ourselves. Showed a lot of interest, and we'll be able to go from there. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And that's
put Franklin and Marshall there.
Yeah, exactly. Every single school, like Furman, everything they kind of said, Franklin and Marshall, all the schools, Lemoyne, just make a note. We won't send that, but we also might send it to some schools. And I want, anyways, in all of our heads on paper to have it very clear, hey, this is